Did you know that Portland has over 90 different neighborhoods and suburbs? 90. No wonder people moving here get completely overwhelmed trying to figure out where to live.
And here's the crazy part. Depending on where you land, your lifestyle, your commute, and even how much you pay for housing can feel like you're living in a totally different city. We've had clients tell us that they thought they knew where they wanted to live, like the ones moving from Southern California who thought they wanted to be in Northwest Portland with that feel of living amongst the big trees and being up in the hills, until they realized the vibe of the neighborhood didn't match their lifestyle at all. Once we toured some homes, they discovered they really wanted to be in the city, and they fell in love with Mount Tabor. Now they have 100% walkability, that Portland charm, and big trees nearby.
Yeah, and you gotta love Mount Tabor, especially the park right there. Just really fits the mold of having that like Northwest Portland feel. That's why in this video, we are breaking down the top 10 neighborhoods for people moving right here to Portland, Oregon. And we're just not throwing names at you, we're giving you the real deal. The spots where people relocating here are actually choosing to live based on the stats, the lifestyle, and the long-term value. Now listen, you're gonna wanna stay until the very end because the last neighborhood we'll cover is not only one of Portland's most famous suburbs, but it's also one of the most competitive housing markets in the entire state. Now missing that could cost you big time. All right. Now, let's kick things off with a spot that's been flying right under that radar, but has one massive advantage people relocating here absolutely love. Let's talk about Tigard. This suburb has been quietly stealing the show. And once you hear why, you might start rethinking everything you wanted to know. If you want easy access to shopping, dining, Tigard delivers. I mean, look where I'm standing right here. But first, let's talk about Washington Square Mall. It has over 200 shops and restaurants. We're talking Nordstrom's, Apple, Macy's, and a food hall that draws people from across the region. It is consistently one of the top performing malls in the country. Now, just down the road is Bridgeport Village, where I'm standing right now. Now, this gives you that outdoor lifestyle center vibe. Picture boutique shops, cafes, Shake Shack, fire pits, and a walkable layout that feels almost like a movie set. Now, downtown Tigard itself has been revitalized with a cozy small town feel. Main Street offers local restaurants, coffee shops, art, and even a farmer's market. It is the kind of place where you can take an evening stroll, grab a dinner, and bump into neighbors, all in one evening. If you want green space, Cook Park is a 79-acre community favorite. It has sports fields, playgrounds, a boat ramp into the Tualatin River, and trails that wind through the trees. It is also home to the Tigard Balloon Festival, where hot air balloons lift off over the river. I've wanted to go every year in a row, but it's either rain or a kid is sick, but next year we're going. For commuters, the Tigard Transit Center connects you to bus lines and the WES commuter rail, making it easier to reach other parts of the metro like Beaverton and downtown Portland. Here's the kicker. Tigard consistently ranks as one of the best suburbs in Oregon for families and young professionals. It blends suburban comfort with a ton of amenities. Now, if Tigard or any of these neighborhoods sound like they might be your fit, here's the good news. My name is Aaron Cullen. I'm a local real estate agent right here in Portland, and my team and I specialize in helping people relocate right here to this area. We are a full-service real estate team that works with families and professionals just like you to find the right home in the right neighborhood. So if you're planning a move, do not hesitate to call, text, or email me directly. You'll be talking to a real person, not an assistant or a call center, and we would love to help you make Portland feel like home. And if Tigard is the underrated gem, this next neighborhood is quite the opposite. It is dripping with classic Portland charm, and once you see it, you will understand why people never want to leave.
Now let's talk about Selwood Moreland. This neighborhood is like stepping into a small town, but you're still only minutes from downtown Portland. It's one of those places where people visit once, fall in love instantly, and start asking me, could I really live here? Selwood is packed with character. You have antique shops, funky boutiques, local breweries, and family-owned restaurants, all lined up along Southeast Milwaukee Avenue. It has this timeless charm where you can grab a coffee, browse a bookstore, and finish the day at one of the many local pubs. 13th Avenue in Selwood is one of the great Portland neighborhood streets. From the great coffee at Cafe Cinco Siete to Sebastiano's, the Italian deli with vacation vibes, this street has it all. Yoga, yours truly PDX, the sweetest wine bar and date night spot, Selwood is truly a destination. And then there are the parks. Selwood Riverfront Park gives you direct access to the Willamette River, perfect for summer afternoons, paddleboarding, or walking the dog. You also have Oaks Bottom Wildlife Refuge, where it honestly feels like you've stepped out of the city into a nature preserve. Families love it, dog owners love it, and if you are into running or biking, the Springwater Corridor connects you right through the neighborhood. The community vibe here is real. You get street fairs, local events, and a strong sense of neighborhood pride. It is walkable, it's bike-friendly, and it has that blend of old Portland character with new energy that keeps people hooked. If you're moving to Portland and you want small town feel without sacrificing convenience, Selwood Moreland should be high on your list. But here's the thing. While Selwood hooks people with charm, the next area attracts a totally different crowd. It's the place where jobs, tech, and opportunity collide. And if you are relocating for work, you will want to hear this one.
Up next is Beaverton, and this place is putting serious swagger back into suburban life. Think of Portland as the heart and Beaverton as the engine, roaring with culture, convenience, and cool vibe. If you want food, this place delivers big time. Downtown Beaverton has turned into foodie central. There are food cart pods like BG Food Cartel, a furry ramen and dumpling, and Meili Rosa wood-fired pizzeria, all legit destinations. And the First Street Dining Commons stuck around after the pandemic for a reason. It is fun, casual, and yes, there are giant beach chairs perfect for selfies. On the shopping front, you have Cedar Hills Crossing, Progress Ridge Town Square, and Beaverton Town Square. These centers mix retail, restaurants, movie theaters, gyms, and everything in between. If you want major retail, Washington Square Mall is just a short drive. For nature lovers and families, Beaverton delivers on that too. The Howard Recreation Complex is a 92-acre community hub with tennis courts, an Olympic-sized pool, sports field, a skate park, and trails. If you want to step into nature, Tualatin Hills Nature Park has 222 acres of wetlands, trails, and wildlife right in the city. Culture? Beaverton has it covered as well. The Patricia Reser Center of the Arts is a recent game changer, bringing in theater, art exhibits, and live performances that rival Portland venues. And when it comes to getting around, you have options. The Beaverton Transit Center is one of the busiest hubs in the region, connecting Max Light Rail, West Commuter Rail, and TriMet bus lines. Getting into Portland or Hillsborough without traffic is a huge bonus for commuters. Here's the bottom line. Beaverton is not just a suburb anymore, it is becoming a destination in its own right, with jobs, dining, culture, shopping, green space, and transit all in one place. But here's where things flip. The next neighborhood is unapologetically bold, packed with creative energy, and is where the soul of Portland truly comes alive. You will not want to miss this one.
Now let's switch gears and talk about Concordia and the Alberta Arts District. If Beaverton is where the jobs are, this is where Portland's personality shines through. Bold, vibrant, and unapologetically creative. The Alberta Arts District is famous for its murals, street art, and local galleries. You can walk down Alberta Street and feel like you are in an open-air museum. Every block tells a story and every wall feels alive. It is one of the most Instagrammable neighborhoods in the entire city. But it's not just art. The food scene here is unreal. You have local staples like Pine State biscuits, the original salt and straw for ice cream, and a rotation of food carts that always deliver something new. On last Thursday, the street shuts down for one of Portland's most iconic events, with artists, musicians, and performers filling the sidewalks. Concordia itself is a neighborhood with tree-lined streets, a mix of historic homes and bungalows, and of course, the Concordia University campus that helped anchor the community for years. The neighborhood still benefits from that academic energy with parks, schools, and strong community groups. For people relocating to Portland, this is the neighborhood that feels the most Portland. It's walkable, it's diverse, it's creative, and it has that electric mix of old and new that makes people feel like they are part of something special. I lived off Northeast Alberta about 10 years ago, and this neighborhood still has my heart. But not everyone wants bold and busy. Some people crave that small town charm with more space, newer homes, and a true family-first vibe. And the next neighborhood on our list delivers exactly that.
Picture this. You finish your work week, hop in the car, and within minutes, you're surrounded by rolling hills and vineyards. That's Sherwood life. It feels like a small town tucked against the edge of Oregon's wine country. Yet, you're still close enough to Portland to commute when you need to. Sherwood has this inviting, almost storybook feel. The historic old town has local shops, cafes, and a main street where everyone seems to know each other. It is the kind of place where you actually bump into neighbors at the farmer's market on a Saturday morning. Families love Sherwood because it offers more space than many other closer-in Portland neighborhoods. You'll find larger homes, newer developments, and quieter cul-de-sacs that give you room to breathe. Schools here are consistently highly rated, which only adds to the draw for families relocating to the metro. When you research schools, check the official sources like greatschools.org, niche.com, and the district site. Always verified directly. And here's a little bonus. Sherwood is right on the edge of Oregon wine country. That means you're just minutes from some of the state's most beautiful vineyards and tasting rooms. Imagine finishing your work week, hopping in the car, and being surrounded by rolling hills and wineries. That is Sherwood life. Community is a big deal here too. Events like the annual Robin Hood Festival bring the whole town together with parades, music, and vendors. It is that rare mix of small town tradition with access to big city amenities just down the road. Now, for people moving to Portland who want a little more breathing room, a strong community, and a family-first vibe, Sherwood is definitely a top contender. But here's the twist. While Sherwood thrives on its small town charm, the next neighborhood is sleek, modern, and right on the river. It is one of the most unique living experiences in the entire Portland area.
Now let's talk about South Waterfront, one of the most unique places to live in the entire Portland area. If Sherwood gives you small town charm, South Waterfront is all about modern city living with a view. This neighborhood is a vertical community built along the Willamette River. You'll find sleek, high-rise condos and apartments with floor-to-ceiling windows that show off the Portland skyline, Mount Hood, and the river, all in one beautiful shot. Waking up here feels like you're living in a postcard. It reminds me a little of Vancouver, BC. Lifestyle-wise, South Waterfront is hard to beat. You can walk or bike along the riverfront trails, grab coffee, or head to one of the trendy restaurants that keep popping up in the area. If you work at OHSU or in the growing health and tech industries, you cannot get more convenient than this. The aerial tram actually connects South Waterfront directly up to OHSU's campus on the hill. South Waterfront also has a strong community vibe despite being so modern. Residents here love the walkability, the outdoor spaces, and the easy access to downtown while still feeling like they're tucked into their own pocket of the city. This is one of those neighborhoods where you could actually give up your car comfortably and just go mass transit. We had one client do just that last year. He moved from California to retire in Portland and wanted somewhere he could walk or take the streetcar anywhere in town. He also loved that he could just walk to OHSU, which is right next door. For people relocating to Portland who want the urban lifestyle without giving up luxury or convenience, South Waterfront is one of your best bets. But maybe shiny glass towers and city vibes just aren't your thing. Maybe you want something historic, tree-lined, and iconic. This next neighborhood is a classic Portland favorite that has stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Next up is Eastmoreland, one of Portland's most refined and storied neighborhoods. If South Waterfront is sleek glass towers, Eastmoreland is old world charm, history, and quiet prestige rolled into one. This place is defined by its tree-lined streets and beautifully maintained homes. You'll see Tudor, colonial, and craftsman style that all carry unique character. Walking through Eastmoreland feels like you are stepping into a storybook, not just a neighborhood. Eastmoreland is also home to Crystal Springs Rhododendron Garden, a 9-acre botanical escape filled with thousands of rhododendrons, sparkling ponds, and woodland paths. It's the kind of place where you go for a peaceful afternoon and forget you're in the middle of a city. Just across the way is Eastmoreland Golf Course, one of Oregon's oldest public courses. It opened in 1917 and is still ranked among the best public courses in the country. Even if you don't golf, the open green space and natural setting give this neighborhood a timeless prestige. Families love the access to parks too. Berkeley Park sits right in the neighborhood with playgrounds, sports fields, tennis courts, picnic spots, and even a horseshoe area. Add to that Dunaway Elementary and Holy Family Catholic School, plus Reed College just to the north, and you have strong education and culture built right in. Another perk to Eastmoreland is location. You are minutes from the boutique shops and local dining in Selwood and Woodstock, which means you get neighborhood calm without losing access to Portland's energy. For people relocating to Portland who want architectural beauty, history, and established community, Eastmoreland is often the dream neighborhood. It is elegant, it's classic, and it offers a lifestyle that feels complete. But just when you think you've seen the best of Portland tradition, the next neighborhood on our list has a reputation that reaches legendary status. It is instantly recognizable, and once you see it, you'll understand why.
If Eastmoreland is Portland tradition, then Laurelhurst is Portland royalty. This neighborhood has an iconic reputation, and once you set foot right here, it's easy to see why. The neighborhood is famous for its tree-lined streets and beautiful historic homes. You'll find everything from stately craftsman style to charming Tudors and bungalows. It has that timeless elegance. It makes people stop and stare as they drive through. At the center of it all is Laurelhurst Park, one of the most beloved parks in the entire city. It has winding walking paths, a duck pond, playgrounds, sport courts, and open lawns where you'll see families, runners, and dog walkers every single day. It is a gathering place and the heartbeat of the neighborhood. Laurelhurst also has a strong sense of community. Neighbors are proud of where they live, and it shows in everything from the upkeep of the homes to the local events that bring people together. The location is another big draw. You are right between downtown Portland and the east side hotspots like Hawthorne and Belmont, which makes it super convenient while still giving you that neighborhood vibe. For people relocating to Portland, Laurelhurst checks the boxes of beauty, history, convenience, and community all wrapped in one. It is not just a neighborhood, it is an experience. But if Laurelhurst wears the crown inside Portland, the next suburb on our list flexes a different kind of power. Think hillside mansions, river views, and schools that families chase across state lines. Now, if Laurelhurst is Portland royalty, then Westland is the hillside kingdom. Imagine waking up to sweeping views of the Willamette River, tree-lined streets that curve into the hills, and a community that feels polished but still approachable. Oh, and many hillside homes offer dramatic Mount Hood views. That is Westland. This neighborhood is famous for its riverfront and hillside communities, but what really sets it apart are the local hotspots and community gems. Westland Central Village has become the go-to mixed-use area with specialty shops, a market of choice grocery, and a selection of locally loved restaurants, perfect for a quick meal or casual errands. Now, historic Main Street, aka the historic Willamette District, is a charming stroll full of boutique and casual cafes. You can sip coffee at Lark Cafe and walk over to the Westland Farmers Market and pick up artisan goods in a village-style setting. We've made a tradition of the annual St. Patrick's Day Festival, which brings out the whole town. The Willamette Garage is a destination for folks all around Westland. It's a food cart pod anchored by a brewery with fire pits and plenty of space to gather with friends. For outdoor lovers, Mary S. Young Park is a standout. Nearly 130 acres of forested trails, river frontage, picnic areas, sports fields, and a dog off-leash park area make it a favorite for families, hikers, and pet owners alike. If you want something more adventurous, check out Pete's Mountain Wineries just a short drive away. You can sip a local Pinot with a view of the Cascades that feels like an escape without the drive. If that sounds like a dream, wait until you hear where we're heading next. The final neighborhood on our list carries the most iconic name of all of Portland Metro. This one has history, prestige, schools, and community. Get ready, because the countdown ends with a real showstopper. We have reached the finale, and of course, it had to be Lake Oswego. This suburb is the crown jewel of the Portland Metro. And if you ask people where they dream of living, this name comes up again and again. And once you see it, you understand why. Lake Oswego is known for its top-ranked schools, its upscale homes, and a sense of community pride that can fill you as soon as you arrive. Families move here because they know the schools are consistently ranked among the very best in Oregon. Parents talk about the academic standards, the community support, and the opportunities for kids. That is why this suburb is the first on the list for relocation buyers. But Lake Oswego is not just about schools. The lifestyle here is unmatched. Downtown is walkable and full of life, especially around Lakeview Village and Oswego Village right here behind me. You can spend the day shopping boutique stores, exploring art galleries, and even enjoying local wine bars. It feels like a small city within a city, complete with charm, culture, and an unmistakable vibe of quality. The dining here is one of the best in the region. You got Nicoletta's Table, a local institution with Italian comfort food that feels like family. Riccardo's Ristorante delivers old world European flavors in an intimate setting, and Holy Taco, right there behind me, is a fun, vibrant, and casual place. And for something unique, the Lake Theater and Cafe lets you enjoy dinner and a movie in the same place, one of my kids' favorites, and top it all off with a sweet treat from Kyra's Bake Shop, a 4-time winner of Food Network's Cupcake Wars, and you will see why people love living here. Not to mention a brand new French bakery just down there. Now, Millennium Plaza Park is the community's front porch. That's where I'm standing right now. Families gather here for concerts, farmers markets, festivals, and evening walks by the water. With views of Oswego Lake, a reflecting pool, and an open plaza, it is the kind of place that makes you feel at home instantly. A lot of that going on right there behind me. The recreation is built into everyday life here. We got George Rogers Park right along the river with playgrounds, sports fields, trails, and a sandy beach that comes alive every summer. Foothills Park adds manicured lawns and stunning Willamette River views. If you love hiking, Iron Mountain Trails give you a chance to escape into nature. Many homes have direct access, and residents enjoy boating, paddleboarding, and lakeside living. Even if you do not live on the water, the lake creates a sense of identity and pride for the entire city. It is the heartbeat of Lake Oswego, and it is a lifestyle unlike anything else in the metro area. Lake Oswego truly brings it all together. Exceptional schools, luxury homes, vibrant dining, boutique shopping, incredible parks, and a strong community spirit. For families relocating to Portland who want the very best balance of lifestyle and legacy, Lake Oswego is definitely the dream. But before you go racing off to tour homes here, I have one final thought that could change how you look at this entire list. Do not miss it. So there you have it, the top 10 neighborhoods and suburbs that people moving to Portland need to know about. From the creative energy of Alberta Arts District to the small town charm of Sherwood to the prestige of Lake Oswego. Portland truly has something for everyone. Now here's the important part. Choosing a neighborhood is not just about square footage or commute times, it is about lifestyle. It is about finding the community that feels like home to you and your family. That is exactly what I help people with. My name is Aaron Cullen, and I'm a local real estate agent right here in Portland. And my real estate team and I specialize in helping families and professionals relocate right here to this area. We know these neighborhoods, we know the market, and we would love to be your local resource. If you're planning a move, call, text, or email me, and we'd be happy to help you find that perfect fit. And if you're not ready to reach out just yet, and you're still in that research mode, that is completely fine. Keep watching more of the videos on this channel, and I have neighborhood guides, pros and cons, and insider tips that will help you learn everything you need to know about moving to Portland. Those videos are popping up here for you to click and dive into right now.